It's not uncommon to turn to the internet or YouTube to find the answers you're looking for, like how to make a resume or how to take a screenshot. But what if a search takes a more sinister turn? Joining us now to discuss an increase in auto thefts thanks to these how-to videos online is criminologist Dr. Alex Del Carmen. Thanks so much for joining us. So, are people really searching the web and finding out exactly how to commit crimes like Grand Theft Auto, for example?
They really are. So what's happening nowadays is that you see a trend where young people particularly are looking at YouTube videos and TikTok videos and things that are readily accessible to them, and they're learning the how-to in order to be able to commit many crimes, right? One of which is of concern is what they've been doing as far as stealing cars, particularly of a certain brand.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Are there certain vehicles that are more susceptible to being stolen?
Right. So through the history of auto thefts, we've always seen that there are certain cars that have been more vulnerable than others. But what we've seen in this particular trend is that Kias and Hyundais, both of which are, almost 10% of all the cars out there are from either one of those two brands, are simply very vulnerable because of the fact that they can be hot-wired easily. And the go-to video on this basically shows young people with no expertise before in how to steal a car to do so very, very quickly.
So let's turn our attention really quick to the folks who might own one of these vehicles. What can or should they do?
Well, first of all, take it back to the dealer and ensure that you have the most recent software, because once again, the manufacturers claim that the software update is going to make them less vulnerable to theft, right? Secondly, make sure that you do follow the protocol, not only for individuals that own these two brands of vehicles, but really anybody, to make sure that if you're going to park it at night in a specific place, that you park it under, the most significant lighting that you can, that you make sure you lock all your belongings, that you hide whatever may be in plain view inside the vehicle, so that it doesn't serve as a source of attraction to someone that's looking for that low-hanging fruit to be able to steal something from the car or the car itself.
Being proactive. Dr. Alex Del Carmen, is there anything else that you'd like to add while we have you?
Obviously, we're going to see a trend of these, influencers, so to speak, and then also the means of social media such as TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and all, that we're going to start seeing how that criminal element is indoctrinated and trained through social media. So we better be really careful, and we better watch what our kids are doing in terms of social media, because they may be on the wrong website at the wrong time.
No, that's good advice. Dr. Carmen, thanks so much for joining us on Good Day at 4.
Thanks for having me.